Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I am your host, Sean Ferrell. Thank you to subscribing to my channel. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And let's get right into it. And today's topic is talking about warning signs to look out for when somebody may be suicidal. Talking about what's the point of life, talking as if others would be better off without them, socially withdrawn, survival mode, pushing themselves in a self-destructive way. They may be hypersensitive to small noises or something like that. Talking about wanting to die, extreme mood swings, talked about wanting to die or kill themselves, talking about being a burden to others, saying they don't know how much longer they can go on, expressing grief while going through a difficult life transition, grief or suffering. They don't see a way out of a negative experience that they are going through, behaving recklessly, struggling to find meaning in life of things that they used to, increased use of alcohol or drugs, talking hopelessly about the future, practicing self-harm, which I've done, relieving a lot of trauma, having distress from relieving a lot of trauma, talking about feeling trapped and suffocated by responsibilities. They keep saying how much they want to stop suffering, expressing strong amounts of self-hatred. They stated that life is pointless, can't envision a future that they want to live in, feel no one cares about them, and extreme isolation and loneliness. Now, I'm just gonna go down this list and a few of the ones that I can relate to. I know that I can relate to. Talking about what's the point of life. When I was younger, I always used to ask myself that. What's the point of life? Where the hell am I going in life? Talking as if others would be better off without them. For those of you who have watched my channel regularly, I've told you about the times where I felt that my family, my mom, my dad, my brothers, that they will all be better off without me when I was gone, because I consider myself such an embarrassment to them, and me feeling that I would be better off without them, or they would be better off without me, I should say. Socially withdrawn all of a sudden, pushing themselves in a self-destructive way. I don't think I've really pushed myself in sort of a self-destructive way, but there have been times where I have worked myself to the brink of, to almost to the point of falling out, exhaustion. So I don't know if that's pushing in a self-destructive way or not, but talking about wanting to die, I have actually not really talked about that, but But again, when I was younger, I kept it in my brain that I wanted to die and in my life. Um, Actually, somebody actually found a card. Um, um, I was at work one night and I had forgotten, and I had completely forgotten I even did this. I wrote on the back of a card, think of ways to kill self. I completely forgot I even wrote that down. And then all of a sudden, alarm bells sort of went off. Some of my coworkers' heads. Um, so, so yeah. Um, Displaying extreme mood swings. I've had anger issues. I've had anger issues before. Yes, I've had anger issues before, and they were not pretty. Um, it was not pretty. Um, Having anger issues is absolutely no fun whatsoever. No fun whatsoever. And it's actually a part of being, it's actually part of depression, being angry. But until I actually did, um, but I didn't know that anger was a part of depression until I actually um, read it. Um, and so they've talked about ways to die or kill themselves. Again, I've dreamed about it. Um, I've dreamed about it. Dreamed about ending my life. I've even dreamed about what my family, friends, and my coworkers would say when I was gone. Um, Talking about being a burden to others. I don't think I've ever really talked about it, talked about being a burden to others, but what I did was I just kept it silent. I just kept it silent. Um, the fact that I felt like a burden to others, I just kept it silent. I didn't want anybody to even know that I was feeling like a burden uh, to them. I didn't want anybody to feel like that I was a burden to them. Um, um, Struggling to find meaning or the things they used to. Um, I can relate to that just to add bit. Um, Alcohol or drugs. Now that one I cannot relate to because I haven't done alcohol or drugs. Um, Talking hopelessly about how the future. Um, I didn't see a future for me. I really didn't. I didn't know where I was going. I had no idea what I wanted to do in life. As far as what I wanted to do in life, I had absolutely nothing. I had absolutely nothing. And so I had absolutely nothing that led me to this next one on the list, self-harm. I have practiced self-harm. I self-harmed for years. I once self-harmed when I was having an argument with my girlfriend. Um, We were all arguing. Pulled out a knife and just, just sawed. And I can still see the scars right now. I can still see the scars right now. So um, those scars are going to be there for life. Um, Talking about feeling trapped, suffocated, smothered by responsibilities or suffering. Um, I would say this is I can relate to this um, from my days of working at FedEx. You know, I made a video talking about I um, how midway through my sixth year there, I had sort of tolerated the large environment out there, but it was at the end of my 6th year, going to my 7th year, where I couldn't tolerate it no more, and that's when I began to feel trapped, suffocated, anxious, almost to the point where I didn't even want to come into work because it was just so uncomfortable and so smothering, and for me it was literally scary just walking into work, walking into FedEx every night. Um, it was literally scary because I knew I was going to have a hard time making it through the night. Just a really hard time making it through the night. Um, Expressing strong amounts of self hatred. Again, I kept that to myself. I kept that to myself. Um, they have stated that life is pointless. Yes. Um, I didn't see a future for me. I couldn't envision a future that I wanted to live in because, again, I didn't know where the hell I was going. And so I couldn't see a future. And probably the last two ones I can really relate to. Um, they feel as if no one cares what happens to them, which is something that I have, which is something that I feel like is true. Um, when I was younger, especially when I was younger, do I still think like that today? Probably a little bit. Yeah, probably a little bit. Yeah, probably a little bit. I feel a little bit as if no one will care. Um, but but people will care what happened to me. Friends, family, co-workers, counselors, girlfriend. Yeah, they will care. Um, Extreme loneliness and isolation. Yeah, been there too. Um, um, for the longest time, I was the loneliest person in the world. Um, I had got it in my head that I would just be lonely forever. I got that thought in my head, and I actually began to accept it that I would be lonely. And so yeah, um, suicide is I was definitely in a dark place. I was definitely in a dark place for years and years and years, and I just couldn't see a way out. I just could not see a way out, and my only option, at least to me, was suicide. So those are just some of the reasons. Those are just some of the some signs that somebody may be suicidal, and this book right here, "What Made Maddie Run." This is a book that I'm currently reading right now. Um, you know, it talks about the secret struggles of a all American teen, and some of the stuff that she was dealing with internally, and some of this stuff in this book I can completely relate to on some level, not on the level of what she was dealing with, but to a certain level, I can relate to some of the things that she was dealing with. So I would encourage y'all to just pick up this book, and it is a really good read. It's a good read. It's a sad read, but it's a good read. All right. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you to my subscribers. May God bless you all. And I will see y'all next weekend. Peace.